How does a homeless person become successful? Was the search. Um, this kind of screen recording thing's kind of fun, y'all. but yeah, I read this earlier, and it's. I mean, some of it's accurate, but a lot of it they blame it on either substance abuse or mental health problems. That's the line they like to use because that's what makes money. That's how they collect money to basically, I mean, yeah, there's people that go for substance abuse and stuff like that, but we all know what the real game is. It's all about that money. Um, but yeah, a homeless person can achieve success by leveraging available resources. What resources? They all like to say they never have the funds to help, or it's always well, you got to have a place of residence, or you got to have an address, proof of address, to even get food from them. Sometimes it's very very difficult these days to get food from a non-profit for profit organization. I think they're all for profit. Every one of them are. Developing marketable skills. I have quite a few skills. I know how to do any kind of like apprentice type carpentry. I can do apprentice plumbing, like just like a helper. In other words, I have a lot of common sense. I know I can't talk right, but I know how to run heavy equipment. I can drive tractor trailers, whatever. You know, I have the skills. That doesn't mean I'm going to be, I'm automatically off the streets. And persistently pursuing their goals. Yeah, we're persistently pursuing trying to get off the streets. We've been doing that for years. Um, let's see. I'm not trying to make this video too long, y'all, because I don't, most people don't like me. I appreciate those that do though. Truly from my heart. Thank you for listening. Um, we're just a man and dog out here trying to make it. Channel's not not what it was intended to be, but I'm trying to veer it that direction. Kick, come here, Kick. He's pulling on my arm as I'm sitting on the bucket trying to do this. Kick. There's grass everywhere. You don't have to have that one particular strand of grass. Oh, he's out here munching some vegetation. His stomach seems better though. He's not puked like he used to since I had him on those probiotics. Let me finish this. I'm sorry. This involves support systems. I don't really have that. Building a strong work ethic. I have that. And cultivating a positive mindset. I have that. Success in this context can be defined in various ways, including financial stability, personal fulfillment, or social impact. Some of this crap I don't even understand. Just all I need is a job with a safe place for a Kick to be comfortable. That's all I need. And I can zoom into the workforce. Um, you can't just tie a dog to a tree outside of McDonald's and go in there and work all day. It doesn't work that way, y'all. I, and I wouldn't even do that. Let me see. Let's see. Here's more. This is that robot. They got the robot. The robot's kind of handy, but I don't like what it's becoming now. We need to get back in the textbooks and stuff, and back when everything was easier. And identify and utilize resources. Homeless individuals can find help from shelters. Can't do that. I have a dog. That's what I'd have to tell them. Oh, we can't help you then. Can't you consider uh, adopting him off? They don't get it. soup kitchens. Just Walt's in there with my dog. Yeah, I have a dog. Can he come in too? I rather dogs be in places than most people, because I think dogs are most dogs are more well behaved than people are sometimes. Most for the most point. These resources, social service organizations, you like that previous video yesterday with the food stamp office, they make it very, very hard to get help. Very hard. Um, I'm still trying to I can't even get food stamps. How the heck am I going to get a job and get a place to live, right? Common sense, right? You can't. I'm stuck. Hello, government. The government knows, though. And most of all, God knows. I'm going to quit babbling and finish this and then end the video. Seek assistance with identification, obtaining. Yeah, I got my identity. I got all my birth certificate. That's another story. But I do have ID and everything. I got a driver's license and all that crap. Connect with support networks, building case managers, mentors. No, I just need help getting on my feet. I don't need all that other stuff. Build a strong work ethic. Um, yeah, we're going to skip all that. I have a work ethic and I have skills, and I take pride in my work when I'm working. Kick, come here. He's pulling my arm. I keep holding the phone up like I'm trying to show him to y'all. Cultivating positive mindset. Believe in yourself. Oh, I believe in myself. Set realistic goals. I do. Practice gratitude and resilience. I do all that. I feel like I'm recording myself and everything. I'm sitting here waving my arms up in the air, and somebody's looking at me like probably something wrong with that guy over there and that dog. They must be over there doing drugs or something. Defining success. I'm getting bored with reading this crap. Yeah, Jennifer Lopez. Yeah, see all this. It takes money, y'all. I'm just gonna scroll and just let y'all read this crap. Yeah, Tyler Perry. They all. I mean, somebody had kick. You just wrap yourself around the tree. I'm just gonna. Yep. Y'all see this? Y'all see this crap? People who read this and know what. If somebody's reading this and they believe everything this says, then you've never experienced a problem. It takes firsthand experience. Remember that. Let me get him off this tree, y'all.